Hey, it's Jen from Not So Mystical Tarot. This is going to be your reading for Aries, Sun, Moon, or Rising for career, money, and finance, October 2019. You can find me on Instagram at Not So Mystical Tarot or notsomysticaltarot.com if you'd like a personal or a private reading. It will be in the description and possibly in a pinned comment at the top. So let's get started for career, money, and finance for our Aries. You got the King of Cups and Death. So it looks like here you may have been feeling, I feel like there's some kind of a block that's going on here, like when it comes to something emotional that's related to what it is that's going on with your career, money, or your finances, that if there's some kind of emotional thing that needs to be let go so that you can, almost like you need to heal a little bit before you embark on something else. That's kind of what it feels like, that you maybe need to let one thing go so that you can in turn put your focus on something else. Let's get a little bit more information as we move forward here for this career, money, finance. I mean, and even, you know what's really funny is I have some clients that are Aries people, and they have been working very hard to get out of debt. And when, it's funny, when you're used to being in debt and you're almost done with it, it's like you don't know what to do with yourself. And I think that's kind of like, it's like an example of what could be going on here. Like, it almost feels like you're trying so hard to improve yourself and your situation and your status when it comes to your finances, that when it starts to happen, you're like a little bit lost because you're used to being so worried about it. But with death here, I mean, it really is saying it's important that you're going to need to let that go and find a new way of being, because when death comes through and sweeps out all the old nonsense, it allows you to be secure enough to find a new way of being and a new way to conduct yourself in that business and financial world. You have the Two of Pentacles here, which talks about a little bit of a rough sea and like a calmer sea, kind of getting back to basics, kind of finding your balance within the realm that you are now versus you looking to the future. It's almost like you have come through something when it comes to your tangible environment. Like I say, your career, your money, your finances, like you've come through something and you're coming out the other side, and it's time to kind of reestablish that balance, kind of get back to basics. Now the other card here you have is the Hermit, and the Hermit really asks you to be introspective, to take some time and see how far you've come, evaluate where you need to go, and this is probably a kind of a solo pursuit, or if you are in a financial partnership, it's a pursuit that really only the two of you can handle. It's not really for a lot of other people to contribute to, if you know what I mean. This is just, this feels like a very personal, like you have a very personal relationship with a certain portion of your career or finance life. And so it's really important that you address the personal side of this, and maybe why you're hanging on to something in your career life or your financial life that you really don't want, that doesn't fulfill you and it doesn't make you happy. Like, why are you still messing around with that? That's why. Seven of Cups is a lot of different things and a lot of different emotions, a lot of mixed emotions, almost to the point sometimes of just being very overwhelmed. And especially you have that King of Cups. So it's saying, if you let death come through and sweep out all the stuff here that doesn't pertain to you, that isn't for you, you really have that option of getting to that King of Cups where you feel an awful lot better about the situation and being able to move forward. But it is important. You have this page here. Pages bring messages. This Page of Wands is telling you it's really important that you allow this to happen, that you allow death to come through, sweep out the old, get rid of the stuff that you have, like, I want to say an unhealthy attachment to, either financially or in your work life. Like, if there's a job that you are currently, someone you're currently employed by and you hate it, and you have like some weird unhealthy attachment to it, like it's time to really let it go. But you are being called now to action. It's time to take action toward changing this and making your situation livable is the word I'm hearing, livable. So, there we go. Woo! Okay, you do have the Six of Pentacles, so you know what to do, and it's all about balance for you. You know how you had that Two of Pentacles earlier where you're kind of writing yourself around, getting back to basics? You have the scale here. You want to keep things even and you want to kind of get the yin and the yang all in order. But if you'll see, with this Six of Pentacles, I love how there's like the one hidden right here. It's like she doesn't even see it. The abundance really is coming, but you've got to sort out the nonsense. And like I said, I just feel like there's some sort of unhealthy attachment to either a poor job decision or a poor financial decision, and I don't know what that is, but it doesn't matter because you have the Tower showing up here. And don't freak out, the Tower's not bad. The Tower kind of calls you on your nonsense. It kind of says, listen, it's now or it's never. Either you take the initiative here, you're getting this message to take action, to make something happen. Either you take this initiative here, or you let the universe come in when it's just gotten to the point where enough is enough, and they will kind of come in collectively and clean out the problem. So I would say, if it were me, I would take the initiative to clean up my environment and clean up what I had going on versus waiting for the universe to do it, because it's better on your terms than on someone else's. Do you know what I mean? Does that make sense to you? I hope it does. Watch your moon and rising signs so you can get a little more clarification as well. And I will talk to you all soon.